Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham. Happy All-Star break. Hope you guys enjoy the All-Star festivities this weekend. We got some rumors to hit you guys with, though. Could Dallas trade for Anthony Davis this offseason? Colin Cowherd mentioned the Mavs as a team to keep an eye on when it comes to AD this summer. Here's what he had to say in further detail when it comes to the possibility of trading for Anthony Davis. Here's what Cowherd had to say. Quote, I talked to an NBA source who I've known for a long time. He said the Dallas Mavericks and Anthony Davis, keep your eye on it. Anthony Davis is pouting. LeBron's holding him accountable. LeBron is not happy with him. Well, Anthony Davis is still a very, very, very good player. He's just a little bit fickle, right? He's hurt a lot. Since the bubble year where he appeared to kind of take over as the lead dog in LA, he's kind of reverted back to being that sidekick to LeBron. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, he'd be a sidekick here as well, but averaging 26 and 12 for a stretch earlier this season before an injury, he was looking like an MVP candidate. He was playing out of his mind. Now, I would ask this, not that I think Kyrie is for sure a better player than AD, but are you pursuing an AD trade but moving Kyrie to do it in some sort of sign and trade? Like, that doesn't really make sense. You just got Kyrie, so I would assume from Dallas' standpoint you would try to make this happen without losing Kyrie. Now, I guess if Kyrie left in free agency, then maybe you pursue a trade, but you just got Kyrie, who that was a big risk of doing it. So if you're going to try and get AD, I assume you want to keep Luka and Kyrie and then create your own big three in that sense. So we'll see. I don't think there's a great chance of this happening, but maybe there's a possibility. I do think Dallas will be active in the offseason on how they want to retool this roster. They'll obviously have to make a decision on a Kyrie extension. They'll have to make a decision on whether or not to re-sign Christian Wood. Obviously, in this scenario, you would not re-sign Christian Wood. But like Cowherd said, monitor it this summer, and we will see where it goes. What do you guys think? Should the Mavs trade for Anthony Davis? Type T for trade or P for pass. Let us know down in the comments section below. All right, subscribe to Mavericks Today for the latest Dallas Mavericks YouTube videos, more news, rumors. After the All-Star break's over, there's like 22 games left? I mean, clock's ticking on the season, so the Mavs got to get Luka and Kyrie going together to make a push toward the playoffs and try to get the best seed possible, and we will cover all of it. So subscribe today to youtube.com/MavsTV. Could the Mavs get involved on another potential buyout player? That is Goran Dragic. Yay, the Goran Dragic rumors are back. Report out there that Dragic could be waived by the Bulls / bought out. We'll see what happens. If Chicago does land a Russell Westbrook for example, in the buyout market. Here's Casey Johnson, Bulls insider, saying if the Bulls don't add Westbrook, John Wall and Patrick Beverley are names to keep in mind. The Bulls will need to waive a player to create a roster spot, and their current focus calls into question the future of Goran Dragic. Here we go again. The Goran Dragic Mavs rumors, the gift that keeps on giving. Is it a gift, though, at this time? I don't know. Goran Dragic, who I would have been open to signing in the offseason, he's been okay for the Bulls. I mean, the splits aren't bad. 42.5% from the field, 35% from three. That's not terrible for a backup guard that would play 10 to 15 minutes per game. But I got to be honest, at this point, the Dragic buzz to Dallas, like if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now, and I'm just not that interested. I mean, Josh Green has emerged as a playmaker. Jaden Hardy has emerged as someone that can give you good minutes off the bench. And sure, Dragic's a vet, and he's played in a lot of big games, but I'd almost rather go with the young guys instead. So I'm not that interested in Dragic. If Dragic was 6'10" and could defend the paint, I'd be interested, but that is not who he is. So don't think this is something I would do. Don't really think the Mavs will be that interested either, to be frank, because, again, he would have signed in Dallas had they promised him a role in the offseason, but they did not. They said if we sign you, there's no guarantee you'll be in the rotation. So I think that ship has probably sailed. Do you want Goran Dragic? Type S for sign. That you do want to sign him. Type G for I'm good. That's kind of where I'm at, so I'm typing G down below. BetUS sponsoring today's show, and you can go bet on All-Star Game festivities, the game itself, three-point contest, dunk contest, skills contest. Chugs, who you got in the skills contest? Do you even know who's in it? Because I do not off the top of my head. So, hey, go vote for Julius Randle for the three-point competition. We've been trolling our Knicks host, Marshall Green.
putting it all on Mac McClung for the dunk
Yes,
contest.
Mac McClung, YouTube legend. We got to rep our guy here. Chatsports.com/MFFL. He's one of our own. He's one of the YouTube homies. Chatsports.com/MFFL, promo code MFFL. Go vote on Mac McClung to win the dunk contest. All right, let's talk Maxi Kleber. He is on the mend as the Mavs expect him to get some time after the All-Star break once he's fully healthy, which they need it, man. I mean, their interior defense is just brutal. Kleber this season averaging just over 6 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 49% for the field, just under 37% from three, so pretty good numbers there. But what they really need is his defense. I mean, they need him to be able to contest shots, rebound a little bit, switch on pick and rolls and stuff like that. So hopefully the Mavs get him back soon. I mean, they just got run over by Minnesota in the paint. I mean, Rudy Gobert went 9 for 9. That's just not going to work for the Mavs moving forward. And if you look at the front court, Dwight Powell, JaVale McGee, Christian Wood, and Maxi Kleber, Kleber's the only plus defender. I hope that they were hoping to get a little bit more out of JaVale McGee. That hasn't really happened. Dwight Powell's a good roll man offensively, but he can't stop producer Chugs coming down the paint. So, and hey, not a lot of people can. That is true. I should have said executive producer Rolly instead, because he can't get downhill like Chugs can. But the point being is Kleber is your best defensive big by far. You need him back with losing Dorian Finney-Smith as a wing that can defend very well. You need as many defenders out there, and Kleber can certainly provide that. Show Maxi some love. We wish him well. Hopefully he's back soon. Type 42 in the comments down below. Give the second best German player in Mavericks history some love in the comments. Type 42 on today's video. All right, appreciate you guys for tuning in to today's show. Like I said, enjoy the All-Star Weekend. We'll hit you guys with a video sometime next week. And, hey, Luka, if you're watching this, have fun in Cabo, man. I hear you're flying down to Mexico for the post-All-Star break. If you guys missed it, he was asked what he's looking forward to most about All-Star Weekend, and he said when the flight leaves for Mexico on Sunday night. So shout out to Luka, going to go get some sun down there. And by the way, all the analogies to the Tony Romo, Jason Witten, Cabo trip, that's just ridiculous. This is not the same. So that is all in good fun. Mavs back in action, I believe, next Friday, so he'll be back for that. Give me a follow on social at HGrahamNFL. Cover the NBA as well, obviously, but that is my handle for Twitter and IG. My name is Harrison Graham, and we will see you next time here at Mavericks Today.